You're your girlfriend's first girlfriend, correct? What was that like? I mean, just in general, from how you felt of getting into it, how she felt getting into it, how the families reacted, friends.
Well, interestingly enough, I've dated my share of sort of quote unquote straight girls or whatever, or girls who had never been with a woman before. And
that's not your first rodeo.
Yeah, I know, and that's, some people say in the gay community that's like not the best habit because it tends to not always work out well. But I think with her, like everything was different. Alana and I fell in love very fast, and so if anything, that was people were like, wait, oh, okay, what, you done tripped and fell into a relationship. But it was just like she was the one, so it was like, oh, okay, like, and I just was I'm very decisive. I'm very like, let's go. So I was just like, oh, pouring everything into this amazing woman and our time, and I was like, this is it. Like, I'm good. And it's like, it don't take a whole day to recognize sunshine. It did not take me very long to go, okay, but whatever I can do to let her know that I'm also the one for her, hopefully. Yeah. But we just really vibed. And the truth is, we wasn't some Whitney Bobby shit. We didn't care like what anybody thought or what was going on. And but you know, she like told her family, and I think for her family it was like very much a surprise because she had only dated men her whole life. So they're like, what? But they were also super like chill. And for me, I didn't like my family. I told them like, but it didn't. Here's my thing about when you meet somebody, nobody else matters. Like, it doesn't, who cares like you're what your friends think or whatever. And I love my friends, they're my village, but I was like, oh yeah, guys, I'm in love. This is a wonderful thing. And I think her friends was like super chill too. I mean, I think some of them, here's the funny thing about Alana, they were more surprised. They were like, you in a relationship? Forget being a girl, you're in a relationship? Just because like she was so independent and like, she still is, but just sort of like walking through the world, being the boss that she is, she continues to be that. The cool thing is now we just sort of have to be mindful of the other, and as you guys know, it's about being in a partnership and compromising and sharing your life with somebody.
Right.
And I think that's, if anything, that's always the most rocky part of like being in a relationship. The love part is easy, but like to trying to like to consider someone
day to day.
So like, you know, obviously, yeah, we live together and we share a home, and so, you know, I think that's the little adjustment, but it wasn't much, you know. It's like when it's like, oh, this is what they mean by soulmate. Like somebody that just kind of gets it, and you guys just fit really well, and you're willing to do whatever you got to do to make it work, and all that kind of stuff. And she's a gift, like truly. Like I don't know, it's so crazy to have gone my whole life without her, and now I can't imagine what life would be like without her.
Yeah, you guys very much seem like you were in a relationship and you were just kind of like, okay, yeah, and then kept going.
Yeah.
Like it just made sense for you.
Yeah, it made complete sense.
Yeah, that's very cute.
How has it been dating another entertainment mogul?
Right.
I know.
You truly are. You're a power couple.
Legitimately a power
couple. And you're two black females too. Like, I mean, come on.
Taurus, two Taurians, born same month, same year. She's May 2nd, I'm May 17th. 84.
Oh, really?
So I mean, like, literally.
Oh yeah, we're like.
So you vibe on a lot of levels.
Yeah, both from Chicago. You know, both have very strong, dominant mothers, all that kind of stuff. But, you know, it's actually more comfortable. I don't have that weird thing, and people have like, I want to date somebody not in the industry. Mm-hmm. I could never do that. I don't think I could, because this business, what I do, I'm so submerged in it. Like, I think about it, I talk about it all the time. Like, I don't want to talk about anything else. Like, I'm like, it's so funny when I see documentaries like that Kobe documentary or Michael Jordan documentaries, like, they say, like, follow his life, like, writing his life, Hollywood, like, this is like, I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with being the best. I'm obsessed with, like, you know, people respecting my conglomerate. I'm obsessed with, like, learning the craft. And so, and I know Alana could take a break from it. She's very much like, oh, the way I'm talking about, she's like, I get it. But for me, I'm like, I get the Kobe thing, you know, where he's like, what else is there? You know, until like now, he's like, he's retired and like he's doing something completely different. But like, for me, it's like, this is it. Like, I'm so obsessed with it. And so her being an exec is great because we speak a similar language, you know, and she gives me things that I don't necessarily think about. And I think her being with a creative is like, she kind of, although she's sort of dated like creatives or whatever, but she kind of
that's bad.
Yeah, but like she kind of has a better understanding of like, oh, so this is what the writers are going through when they send the script in. This is what they're thinking. This is their process. And it's just, it's like, I love it. I love, you know, the way our brains work and how we communicate with each other. and I love it. I wouldn't want to be a part of anything else.
So we can say that your craft has improved since you started dating.
Look, she always jokes. There's like this called like the Alana come up when people that date her, and then all of a sudden so
you're on the Alana come up?
I'm a product of it because
I mean, for real though.
Post dating her, got Master of None. Obviously got the Ready Player One, and I don't know.
Yeah.
No, but I think the truth is, I think that's her way of saying. I like to say she is someone who is so supportive and so kind and so loving that if you're in a relationship with her, you feel like there's nothing you can't do. So, and I was already a very like confident person, but I think having her as my foundation in our relationship means that I can step out on like any cliff and do anything. And if I fall, but at least I'm falling into her arms, which is not a bad place to be.